Good afternoon. You're through to the NHS 111 dental team. My name is Amirali Bokus. Can I please confirm that this call is for a dental problem?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you for confirming that. Are you calling about yourself or someone else?
No, I'm calling about my son.
Your son. All right. Can I have his name and date of birth, please?
It's Johnny Smith, and
All right.
his date of birth. Oh, let me just think. I've got five kids, so I think it's the 13th of April
All right.
2008.
Okay. I hope he wasn't born on a Friday.
Oh God, yeah. I don't think it
No.
was. No.
No. Oh, perfect. All right. Can I just get your name and date of birth as well, please?
So my name is Linda Smith,
All right.
and my birthday is the 28th of October, and it's 1972.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. And if you don't mind, could I get a contact number so I can call you back in case we get cut off?
Yep, it's 077
Yep.
um 56
Mm-hmm.
355
Mm-hmm.
266.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. And lastly, can I please have your son's? Well, I'm assuming he's a male. No, I shouldn't say that. Really, shouldn't say that. Don't assume genders. Okay, so, sorry, we'll just circle back from that blooper. Can I please confirm the gender that your son identifies with?
Male.
Male. Okay, perfect. And can I have the postcode of his current location?
MK10 4BS.
MK10 4BS. Perfect. Thank you very much for answering all those questions. Can I lastly take the last line? Sorry, the first line of your address.
Yeah, it's 5 Titan Court.
5 Titan Court. Thank you
Yeah.
very much. All right,
Wait, hold
so
on a
how can I?
second. Why do you need my address?
Oh, we need your address so that we can link you to the nearest dentist if we are able to get you connected to someone, or if it's a problem that needs to be seen by a dentist straight away.
Right. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Any other questions at all?
No. Not at the moment.
Okay, okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is just ask you a few questions about the problem you're facing and see what we can do to help you.
Okay. Yep.
So what is it? Why have you called today? What's the problem?
I'm so worried. Basically, my son was having braces done at the dentist, right? But last
Yep.
night we were eating chicken wings from
Mm-hmm.
KFC, and one
Okay.
of those square things pinged off, and now it's just dangling there, and he keeps catching on his lip. He's
All right.
moaning to me all day. I just haven't got time for it.
I can imagine that's quite annoying, isn't it? Catching his lip constantly.
Yeah, it's causing an absolute nightmare. He's moaning. He's not eating his food. He's not doing his schoolwork. I have not got time for this right now. So I just really just wanted to get it sorted out, to be honest.
Okay, perfect. What I'm going to do before we delve further into this orthodontic problem is I just want to ask about your son's medical history, if that's okay, just so I can build a profile.
Okay, yeah, that's
Okay.
fine.
Does he have any medical conditions at all?
No, not that
No.
I know of. No,
Okay. And any allergies?
no, not really. No.
Does he take any regular medications?
I mean, he takes the hay fever tablets every now
Oh
and
yeah.
again, only when
Yep.
it flares up, but nothing more than
Okay.
that.
Thank you. And do you know which orthodontist your son goes to?
It's called Holly Care Orthodontics or something like that. It's
Holly
on
Care Orthodontic.
yeah, it's on what's that road? Smith Street in Milton Keynes.
Okay, let me just look that up. Holly Care, sorry, Holly Orthodontic Care. Perfect, found it. Smith Street, that's the one. Great. Now, you mentioned that the square thing has pinged off his tooth. Is that still attached to the wire?
It's dangling off the wire. I think
All
it's
right.
just pinged off the tooth. It's just there. It's just really annoying. It's
Yeah,
annoying to look at.
yeah, yeah. I can imagine. And can I just ask, all the other squares are still intact? They're still stuck in his teeth?
Johnny, Johnny, come here a moment. Yeah, let me just. Yeah. They're still there. Yeah,
They're
yeah,
there. All right,
yeah.
perfect.
That's
Thank you.
fine.
Now it keeps catching his lip. You say, has he developed any ulcers or any other scratches or irritation?
Hold on, jo- Johnny, just lift your lip up again. Is it sore? Yeah. So I think it's just sore, but I can't really see any ulcerations or whatever there. I think it's just a
All
bit
right.
red and sore, to be honest.
Okay. All right. Did your orthodontist give you any wax when he fixed the braces on to stop it from rubbing on the lips?
Yeah, so when he first started at the orthodontist, yeah, they did give us some. I think there must be some in a drawer somewhere. He's not really used it since because it kept falling off, so it doesn't really work
Mm.
very well. So yeah, I
Mm.
think we must have some somewhere, yeah.
Mm. Okay. Have you tried it? Oh, you haven't tried it yet, have you?
No, no, I
No.
don't know where it
Okay.
is at the moment.
So in the first instance, if you're able to locate it, I would suggest using that wax and putting it over the detached bracket because that should at least stop it from rubbing on his lip and irritating him.
Right. So what do you mean? Where do I put the wax?
So what you do is you roll it up into a little ball and then just wrap it around this square,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's
and that'll
fine.
just get rid of the sharp edges and everything, and then it should just slide against his lip instead of catching on it.
Okay. Fine. But it will still dangle around, won't it? It's
The wax could fix it
okay.
to the wire and it won't dangle too much.
Okay.
Now, if that doesn't work or solve the problem, the other option is to actually remove the square from the wire.
Right.
Now,
You're making
that
that sound
comes.
like it's a bit complex.
I can talk you through it, but I just have to make you aware that it may well cause detachments of other squares.
Oh,
Um,
oh
but
dear.
but it depends how confident you are with you know with tweezers and micro adjustments of things.
I mean, in the past, the wax doesn't really work. So if I
Mm.
mean, I'm willing to give it a go. If the whole thing comes off, the whole thing comes off.
All
What can
right.
I do?
Well, well, hopefully that won't happen. But let me run you through the steps, and we'll see how we can do. All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
So I imagine that there's a colored bit on the square that you can see.
Yeah, he's chosen pink. Yeah.
Pink.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So those pink things are actually elastic bands, and they're
Oh,
they're
really?
fixing the wire
Uh-huh.
to the square.
Okay.
So what we need to try and do is remove that elastic band. Do you have a toothpick or tweezers at all?
Yep. Hold on a second. Let me. Yep. Yep. Found one.
All right. So what you want to do is make sure Johnny is sat upright
Okay.
because we
Johnny.
don't want him.
Johnny, come back. Stop playing with your sister. Okay. Yep. Yeah. He's sat next to me now. Yeah.
Okay, great. We don't want him to swallow the square. All right. So we have to make
Okay.
sure that he's upright and not leaning his head back.
Okay. Johnny, sit up for me.
All right. So can you see the elastic band?
Johnny, just lift your lip up a moment. Yep. Yeah. I can see the pink. Yeah.
All right. Perfect. So what you want to do is keep hold of the square, um,
Okay.
and the elastic band once you take them off, so they don't go missing.
Okay. So with
And
one hand, what am I doing with my hands?
so what you want to do is make sure that you're supporting the wire and pressing it down around the dangling square, so that we don't pull the wire off or pull any other squares off.
Okay. Yeah.
And then what you want to try and fix the square in place,
Mhm.
and then lift off this elastic band using the tweezers or the toothpick. And actually, there's a YouTube video that demonstrates this. So what I can do is, if at the end of this conversation you give me your email address, I can link
Okay.
you to that video, and they can also show you how to get these bands off, so you have a visual idea of how it's done.
Oh, that would be good. Okay. So we'll do. So I'll watch the video and then I'll do this. So then at
Yeah,
least I know what's going on. I can see it in my head. Yeah,
yeah,
that makes sense. Right. Okay. So that's the better option, you think?
yeah. I think if the wax is the most conservative option, but if you don't have it or you're not sure how to do it, then this is probably the next best thing.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
And then
Yeah.
what we need to do is, as soon as we're able to, get him seen by an orthodontist. But at the moment, the appointments are quite limited because of the current pandemic.
Right. So shall I give them a call? Shall I let them know that it's come off, or is it gonna really delay things with his orthodontic treatment?
I can't say for certain because I'm not aware of the specifics of Johnny's treatment, but
Yeah.
you always want to try and keep brackets on if you can. But obviously, when you weigh up, the risks and benefits of, going to see a dentist with the situation it is at the moment, might be better to leave it until it's safe to do so.
Right. Okay. So he's gonna look a bit lopsided for a while. That's what you're saying, right?
I don't think he'll look lopsided necessarily because it's only one bracket and the rest of the wires are intact from what you've told me.
Yeah. If I
But
take, yeah.
sorry, yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean it's just if I take that square off, it's gonna look a bit
Mm.
weird, isn't he? Yeah, probably. But never mind, it's fine. At least he'll stop moaning. What can I put on his lip? It does look quite sore.
What I'd recommend is some Bongella on the area, really.
Okay, and yeah,
If it
that's
carries
fine.
on, then you can try Calpol that contains paracetamol, but you don't want to become too dependent on the painkillers. It should heal pretty quickly once the irritation is removed.
Where can I get Bonjela though? Because like when I went to the supermarket the other day, everything's cleared out. There's nothing there. Well, how
Okay.
can I get hold of it?
They should be restocking it pretty regularly, so if you just try different supermarkets or pharmacies, you should be able to get hold of some.
Okay. I'll get my
Yeah.
friend to sort us
Yeah.
out. That's fine. That's
What
fine.
I'd recommend is see if you can get in touch with the practice because they should be taking calls and just make your orthodontist aware of the problem, just
Okay.
so that they get you booked in when they're able to.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good because then we can get on with his orthodontic treatment, right?
Sure. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, that it's been really useful. Thank you so much. How are you going to send me this YouTube video?
What you can do actually is if you type in British Orthodontic Society
Okay,
onto YouTube.
hold on. Let me just get a piece
Sure,
of paper.
no problem.
Okay, okay, go for it.
So it's called the British Orthodontic Society.
Okay, yeah.
And if you search for them on YouTube, they have quite a few good videos, and there is one on there on how to remove the elastics from the square.
Oh, okay. Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time.
No problem. If there's anything else I can help you with, please let me know.
No. You guys just protect yourselves from this virus, okay?
And you. All right. Well, I hope you take care. And if you have any other issues, please feel free to contact us again. And like I said, just give your orthodontist a call, and they might have some more specific advice for you, because they'll be more aware of Johnny's treatment, and I'm sure they'll get you in as soon as possible.
Okay, yeah, that's what we'll do. Thank you.
Okay, perfect. Thanks very much, ma'am. I hope you have a great evening and take care. All right?
Thank you. You too. Bye
Okay.
bye.
Thank you. Bye.